Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready? Are you guys pumped up to have a great workout today? Are you ready to keep rocking in the free world? Beat this coronavirus. Keep improving your tennis game. I promised myself I would do that dance, even though I knew it would be incredibly embarrassing. But you know what? I just had to come, bring the energy, because that's what we need right now in these crazy times. And today what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be improving your tennis technique from home, your tennis fitness from home. These are my top 10 exercises you should be doing right now so that when you hit the court, you're not 10 pounds heavier, right? You're not super rusty, that your technique is actually improving, that your game is actually improving. So I'm excited. I'm going to come here close to the computer here and check in with you guys just to make sure this is all working. Oh my gosh, we already have 53 people. This is incredible. This is awesome. So I want to see the chat. Where's the chat? I got to come on and see you guys. This will just be 1 second here while I get set, just so I can see how this chat is working. Okay, cool. Hello, guys. Hello, Howard. Everybody, come on in. Say hello. Say hello. I want to know where you're from. I want to know how you're doing. I want to know how you're handling this crazy coronavirus stuff, and if you're positive, if you're pumped up, if you're ready. Okay? So look at all these people. Bonjour. Let's do it. Joyce from Florida. Ready and waiting. Dom, bonjour. Let's see. Howard. Are we expecting many more? We're gonna do lots more. Hey, Pete says Rick from Canada. I love you, Rick. Ed from Greenwich. Donald, this is awesome, from New Jersey. Kenneth, the ninja's here. Okay, Oliver and Sophie are here too from France. Oh my gosh, Susan Ferguson. Susan Ferguson, she's a totally obsessed tennis player. I remember one day when I called her, I said, Susan, it's freezing outside. You want to still have your lesson? I was hoping she'd say no. And she said, yes, Pete, I still want my tennis lesson. Aaron, this is incredible. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here with you guys. This is going to be incredible. Who is just going a little stir crazy? I find I've been going a little stir crazy here in the house. I miss tennis. Let me know what you guys are doing with your time. What are you doing right now with your time? Are you on Netflix a lot? Are you watching the news? Are you going back there to your refrigerator a little too much? Let me know what's going on in your world. And if you would like to be able to actually improve while you're still at home, who would rather go back to the court, maybe a little lighter, and then also have your technique actually be improved? That's what we're going to be working on today. Okay, we got Stephen from Bristol, and then we got another one from Tennessee. This is incredible. This is incredible. So let me tell you what we're going to be doing today. And I just love seeing everybody's comments. This is really, really great. I love seeing everybody's comments, and it's so exciting to be with you. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our workspace here to improve our tennis game. Simple as that. We got more than enough space. I also got a Top Spin Pro, which is incredibly awesome, which I love. So I actually put this in the description. I'll show you where the description and the links are all at the end, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you want, this is a great tool to be having right now if you want to actually improve your technique at home and still feel the tennis ball. I love it. So we're going to be using that today. And so we're going to be going through a series of fitness exercises that you can do from home, and then also what I like to call picture-perfect challenges. What I'm doing right now is a 30-day tennis technique and fitness challenge that you can do at home. You can just go to crunchtimecoaching.com to check it out. And what people are doing every day, I'm giving them either like a 20-minute workout, or we're doing a picture-perfect challenge to where they're trying to work on their stroke, their serve, their volleys. This is all the stuff we're going to be doing today. So the first set that I'm going to do is going to be a lot of teaching, and then we'll also do the exercise part of it. And then the second round is I'm just going to go through it. We're going to have the timer. So, you know, you can, first of all, your hand can be a great tennis racket. You don't even need a tennis racket. I'm going to be using this right here today, just a small tennis racket, and be playing some great tennis here in the living room. And I'm going to be giving you guys a lesson on every single stroke, serve, forehand, backhand. And I really would love it if you would follow along, okay? Another thing that you can do after this, and I'll show you how to do it, is if you want to send in any technique that you have, we'll let you do this for free, just so you can see how awesome this new thing I'm doing is. You can send me your serve, your forehand, your backhand, whatever you want as far as a shadow stroke, and you'll be surprised about how much you can learn. So let's get right into this. The first thing we're going to do is just get a nice warm up. This is kind of the warm up I like to do to get ready for a match, or to get ready just to get ready to do stuff. And it just gets our body flowing and going with a little bit of stretching. Okay, not too much intensive stretching, just to get your body warmed up to go. So if you're ready, let's do this. The first thing that we're going to do is, I like to call this the Bryan Brothers shuffle. Well, actually, Will Hamilton, I got to give him credit. He came up with this, and I like it. So the Bryan Brothers do this one warm up where they shuffle 1, 2, 3, and step across and clap. And if you take a look at it, it's like the footwork that you would be doing to go get a volley. Okay, so look at this. You just go 1, 2, 3, step across, 1, 2, 3, step across, and you keep doing this until you feel great. Then what you can do after you do your claps is you can replace them with some technique. See this? And this is a lot more fun than going on the treadmill, right? Imagine if you're on the treadmill doing this, you're pretty active, but now we're actually working on our volley technique. Take a look at it from the side here. Okay, and really imagine you're seeing the tennis ball, and look, a lot's going on. We're working on our cardio. I'm getting my lunges in, so my legs are getting stronger, and I'm improving my volley technique. Okay, after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this Topspin Pro, and I'm going to work on getting out of the way of the ball. A lot of people actually in the 30-day challenge have said, hey, one of my biggest things is I have trouble spacing. So now I can work on my spacing. So I'm on my toes. I'm just going to work on getting out of the way, hitting a forehand, get out of the way, hitting a backhand, getting out of the way, hitting a forehand, getting out of the way, hitting a backhand. Now let's say you don't have a racket or a Topspin Pro. You just use your hand. You just use your hand. You don't need the Topspin Pro. You don't need a racket, so don't make an excuse that you can't do this. And we'll just do a couple more. And last one. Very good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into some jumping jacks. We're going to do 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Now I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to do a little bit of high knees, but don't bring them too high. Don't get hurt, and just high knees. Going like this. This really, I like this because it gets the cardio going, and it loosens up the hamstrings and the lower back, which I have a lot of lower back issues. But when I do all these exercises, I feel great. Okay, so we're just going high knees. And then what I want you to do is bring the knees out to the side like that. Okay, it looks a little goofy, but this starts to loosen up the hips too. And then I got one more crazy move for you. I'm going to start kicking out and looking like I'm falling on a banana peel and move my hands across like this. But I saw this from Insanity, and it is a killer cardio. So I'm just doing this back and forth. Woo! And you can see I'm already breathing heavy. So you lean back, you just kind of kick out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there, just that little bit has completely relaxed me, got me loosened up. We're just going to do a couple of stretches. So what I want you to do now is I want you to start this swinging your arms back and forth. And I think this is important, again, to loosen up the body, but then also feel what it's like to load and release into your shots. Just back and forth, turning the toes, boom, boom, 3, 2, 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our right leg forward, our left leg is back, and we're going to come up here, we're going to clap, and we're going to go down dive in the pool and land wherever you're comfortable and just relax and hang out there. Whew, that feels good. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited. And now I'm gonna come here and change the other and go up and down. And now, last one. We're gonna come here apart, up and down. Oh yeah, okay. So very, very cool. Let me check in, make sure, let's see. Yes, sign up the 30 days. I got, okay, cool. You got his Topspin Pro. Okay, so people can hear me. That's awesome. Looks like you guys can hear me. We got 114 on. This is super amazing. Okay, so now let me tell you what we're gonna be doing. Exercise 1 is we're gonna do the picture perfect serve challenge. So I'm gonna be teaching you a good amount here. Okay, exercise 2 is we're going to do some figure 8 ground strokes. You can get some socks. You can put anything down to move around, okay? I'm just gonna do imaginary. Exercise 3 is we're gonna do a picture perfect forehand challenge. No, 3 is a picture perfect forehand challenge. Exercise 4 is mountain climbers. Exercise 5 is a picture perfect backhand challenge. So make sure you go along with this so you can really study what you're supposed to be doing. Exercise 6 is push-ups. Exercise 7 is a picture perfect forehand volley. Then exercise 8 is double hop, so we get our cardio in. Exercise 9 is a picture perfect backhand volley, and exercise 10 is double hop. And then once you see that, we're gonna repeat it, so we're gonna go through it faster, okay? But let's get right into the picture perfect serve challenge. So the first thing, and this will show you how much you can really learn at home. The first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we're in here, the chopper grip, the continental grip. This is the perfect time. I know if you are a 3-5, let me know in the comments section, who here has a confident second serve to where you can spin it, where you can come here and swing as fast as you want, and the ball's still gonna go in the court. I wanna check out the comments. Let me know, who has confidence in their second serve that you can swing just as fast on the second serve and the ball is still gonna go in. Let me know that. Thank you for doing this. Once these comments catch up. So it's tough to go. I'm going through like 3 screens. But anyway, I knew unless you're like probably like at the 4 or 5 level, you're struggling to get this confidence on your second serve. I'm just going to stay on this one screen to not freak out here. So we got our continental grip. So we're not holding it like this. And the biggest key here that you got to start to master, forget about all the wind up. I want you to forget about the wind up. The most important element is to get yourself in a secret power source and to really pay attention to your thumbnail. And you might want to write this down right now. What you don't want to do is this is one of the hardest things. Even our 30-day challenge members are having a lot of trouble with this. Don't be looking forward. Don't be looking at an imaginary ball. Now is the time for self-study, guys. Now is the time to study what you are doing, okay? So what I want is, first of all, make sure you can get in the secret power source right here. If you take a look, doesn't this look like I'm getting ready to throw a ball for power here? Take a look at this compared to this. Who looks like they're gonna throw a stronger ball? This person or this person right here, okay? So if there's a pitcher getting ready to pitch, if there's a quarterback getting ready to throw a long bomb, and if Roger Federer or Andy Roddick are getting ready to hit a serve, they get right here first. So look at the angle. What you can do is just take your racket and just do this, just so you make sure you have this angle, and then you grab it right there, and then you're right here, okay? This is super important. Then the next thing I want you to do is start paying attention to your thumbnail. Pay attention to your thumbnail. What you want to do is keep your eye on your thumbnail, and you should always be able to see it as you come back. See, look what else is happening too. Watch my core start to rotate back. The arm's really not moving that much. It's the core rotating back into this position, and then I start to relax the racket down like I'm gonna brush my hair. okay? Like I'm gonna brush my hair, and I should still be able to see the thumbnail. And then what I wanna do from there is I wanna come out here and hit, out here and hit, and then I'm gonna relax and scoop around, okay? This is the picture perfect serve challenge. Now, a lot of our members, what I'm noticing them doing is they are tending to come, they're taking where they're bringing their edge like this, because I talk about the importance of the edge. So let me show you here. They're bringing their edge here, and then they're coming here, very close into the ear. That's not what the pros are doing. The pros are coming here and this way. Look how the racket's moving this way. It's not moving back this way. So you're not moving back this way. You're moving back this way. So you can still see the strings as you come back. And then once you swing around, now it starts to come up on edge, but then you start to move out. You don't come like this, which I'm seeing people do. So it's kind of cool that people are saying in their videos so I can see what their interpretation of what I am showing. So that's one thing that you can take right now with the 30-day tennis technique challenge is you can verify that you're doing it right. Because if you're just doing 30 days of shadow strokes wrong, you're going to go back to the court with the same habits or worse. Okay, so lots of our members are started like this, but I'm showing you come out like that. That's where you want to go. Look how there's a good amount of space between my head and my arm here. So I'm not coming like this. There's no power there. There's power there. Okay, so we take a look at it from the side. It's coming here to there. Okay, so what you'd want to do is the challenge is this. Okay, the challenge is this. What you want to be able to do is you want to be able to come here and do 10 of these. So do 10 of these right now with me. So again, like I said, there's lots of teaching today. You're going to come here. You're going to come back behind the ear, up, hit, and relax down. That's one. Again, picture perfect. Power source, back, 2. Now, what I want you to start to do is take a look at your thumbnail the whole time. I'm going to study my thumbnail, 3. I'm not going to take my eye off my thumbnail. My thumbnail is in, it's in. I can still see it as it passes the ear. I can still see the thumbnail. Now it moves away from me. The thumbnail moves away, and I go down. Coming here, down, out. Now I can't see the thumbnail anymore. It's away. That's called a pronation, and then there. So we're just doing this over and over again. Study your thumbnail. Watch it go up. Now it goes away from you and come around. And you want to do that and really self-study 10 times. That's round 1 of the serve. Now we're gonna come back and we're gonna do that together. Now the next thing I want you to do, that you can do cardio, and what we'll do is we'll do 15 together, so we really get a nice sweat, is I'm gonna do figure 8 ground strokes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into the carpet and then around, recover behind the baseline, and come back into the carpet, around, recover, okay? And I can already see that this racket is too big, so I can just use my hands. So every time I want a nice wide base split step, I'm gonna do 15. I'm gonna get into the court. One of the things that they show when Roger Federer plays is notice how much he's inside the court. Okay, that's eating up time and real estate against your opponent. So here we go, 15. So I'm gonna hop, move on in, boom, come around, split step. Get on in, attack, get back, split step. Get in there, attack, back, split step. Get in there, attack, back, split step. Attack, back, split step. Always land on the hop. Get back on the hop. Good, come around, hop. Get in, come around, hop. Get in, come around, hop. Get in, come around, hop. Getting the idea of going to the ball rather than waiting for the ball. Don't wait for the ball. Go to the ball. One more. Boom. So that will get your cardio going. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is a picture perfect forehand challenge. All right? So, I'm getting a sweat. So, what we're going to do, and then I'll show you how I'm actually helping people in this program to where you can send in your videos so you can really see, get a feel for what it's like. I'll share my screen here in a second. I'm sweating, I'm going, talking a million miles an hour. So first thing, if you want a more modern forehand, you can get yourself into more of a semi-Western grip or an Eastern grip. I'm gonna change the camera here a little bit so you can see the floor a little better. So what you can do is you can take your racket, you can drop it on the ground, and you can pick it up. So you're a little bit more in a modern style forehand. You notice when Rafa goes to return serve, he's like this. Lots of pros, they got the wrist flex up, and they got the racket facing towards the ground, okay? And once you do that, you're kind of done. That makes life easy. All I got to start to do is turn and pivot my toes out this way, holding onto the racket, and you could say, mirror, mirror, who is the best quarantine player on the wall? It's me, right? You're right there. That's what you're looking at, okay? So you want to go from here, and then you want to go out. One of our students on video who's a great player, he looked awesome, but he was coming here, and then he was bringing his racket way back here. That's too far. So I got to take a lesson with the great Rick Macy, and he pointed out that you want to come here, and then you want to go way out there like you're going to pet a puppy, okay? Way out to the side like you're going to pet a puppy. And then from this position, now you're ready. See, what a lot of people have been doing on video sending me is they get here, and then they start bringing their hand, then the rest of their body follows, right? The hand's the first thing leaving the station. What you want is once you get here, you want that hip to start pulling and attacking the ball. Then that's going to relax your racket naturally back into the slot. And then the last thing to go to leave the station is actually, then the shoulder starts to go, right? Then the arm starts to go, and then the wrist goes after the hip, which a lot of people are doing all that in reverse order. So again, it's here, here, and then bam, through, right? Really attacking with the hip. In fact, I've been telling people, it's like you want to pretend that you're going to, before you go forward, you want to actually be sitting back in a chair, okay? You want to be sitting back in a chair. So you want to come here, and not only, most people, their legs are too stiff, and I'll show you that in a second. You want to come here, and like you're going to come back and sit in a chair, and then attack the ball. That's what you want to do. So I've been telling people, imagine you came home and you saw somebody that, you're kind of friendly with, and, maybe it's somebody you had, watching the house while you're out, and you come back and you kind of know them a little bit. They've been house sitting, and you come home and they're basically at the kitchen counter like this, where you're thinking, okay, everything's cool. What if you come home and they're waiting for you like this? Well, all of a sudden you're going, holy cow, what happened here? Who have I invited to my house? Because what are you thinking? You're going to get attacked. Why? Because this is an aggressive position. You want to do the same thing on the forehand. That's a big thing that people are missing. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm going to share my screen. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys enjoying this as much as crazy me is? I'm going to share my screen. So let me make sure this works. So I think I am almost sharing my screen. Share. See what happens. I'm going to put it into the stream. Add to stream. Come on. Okay, cool. Okay, now watch this, guys. This is super, super cool. Is what I'm doing, you can go in the description and you can look at the video ask link that I put in the description. And what you can do is you can watch this video and then watch this. You can actually just click on this video here and you can send me your video. This is what I'm offering for you to do for free today. You can send me your video of you hitting your your forehand, your serve, whatever you want to do. Okay, that's how simple it is. You just click the video. You can also leave me an audio message or a text message. But what I want to show you is the people who are doing it, what it looks like. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear this when it comes up. So hopefully it will come up here in a second and not embarrass me too much. Oh my gosh, I hate when technology drives me crazy. Of course it's doing this. I had this all up, and lots of times it just can feel that you're doing a couple different platforms. Oh boy. Forget it. I'm super mad because I wanted to show you that. Let's see, will anything show? No. No, a colossal failure. Anyway, trust me, people who are on, okay, here we go. There's one. Okay, maybe this is up by now. Okay, it's coming. I'm going to give this a couple more seconds because it's so powerful. Okay, cool. See, somebody else has sent me their video too. But I want to go down to somebody who I know really likes this. So let's come down. I know I have their permission to show it. So give me a second as I'm super sweaty. I know Ken would let me, but I want to go to this one guy. Look at all these interaction, guys. These are all people sending in their videos. These are all people sending in their videos. How cool is that? Let me know if you guys see a guy named Fisher. That's the one, or Disher. Disher. This guy's super cool. Okay, so watch this. This is him showing me his forehand.
Hey Pete, Justin Disher here. Wow, thank you for the feedback and for doing this raffle. I'm very excited to check out your Upgrade Your Forehand course. I've not received an email with the credentials link. I'll send you a follow-up email about that. If you could just resend that, that'd be great. I just wanted to affirm you for a second and say I've been checking out a lot of online instruction. I'm pretty new to tennis, and you're the only instructor I've seen talking about the forehand tweak, which is a problem I've had as I've learned to play tennis, and that's been the most significant piece of instruction I've received. So thank you for all the help with my game. Here's kind of my follow-up swings from what I just saw on Perfect Your Forehand video.
Okay, so he's trying the picture perfect forehand. And you can see he doesn't use his legs enough. Okay, you can see he's a tall dude. He looks strong and athletic. Notice how he's popping up a lot. And he's kind of arming it and doesn't really have a lot of power. So then look what I do. I respond to him. Hey, Justin, just sent an email with your user and password. You're doing a great job. You got pretty nice form. I'm going to teach you how to get it better. Let me know if I can also use your video portion, and my video portion here together to kind of help other people, because a lot of people are doing the same thing that you're doing. So it's a matter of really using the power in your body. The good thing you have is you look like a good athlete. You look strong. Okay, so you should be able to pick this up. You should be able to do this. So what you're showing me right now you're using your legs a little more, but it looks like this. See that? Which looks nice. Kind of what I'm seeing. You got to get ready to strike a lot more and then use a lot more of your body. So I use this tip with somebody else today too. Imagine like you come home from work and it's somebody you're kind of acquaintance with. It wouldn't be surprising though to see them in your house, even though this. Okay, so I basically give them the same tip that I just gave you guys, you see, but this is the actual feedback that I've been giving, and countless people are taking advantage of this. Well, I shouldn't say countless. I actually think I'm surprised it's not more. We have a little over 100 people in the program. Okay, we have a little bit over 100 people in the program, but I would think it'd be more. Like if you're home and you want to get better instead of sitting on the couch, let me know if I'm crazy for thinking this, but for me, unless I'm doing this challenge and getting the sweat going, all I have to do right now is Netflix, the refrigerator, and the news, okay, which can get really depressing really fast. So, the cool thing too is the 30-day challenge is not going to overrun your life. It's just 15 to 20 minutes a day, and then you send in your video if you want to. You don't even have to send in your video. If you're like, well, I'm too shy to send my video, you can get the challenge and still watch the challenge and learn a lot. But I mean, I think if you can get free coaching from me, then why wouldn't you do it? Okay. Poor video, out of focus. I'm sorry, it's blurry. Okay. I'm sorry, it's blurry. But anyway, if you want to see how clean it is, then sign up for the 30-day challenge at crunchtimecoaching.com, or you can even look at that link in the description and you can send me your own video. All right. So what the picture perfect challenge is, so you can write this, so you can do this at home when we leave, is you want to do 10 shadow strokes. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get set up like I was talking about, and then you attack with your hip. You attack with your hip. You're leaning back. You attack with the hip. You let it go. And then all I want you to do is finish on the front foot and hold the back toe back and hold it for 3 seconds. One thing that's kind of interesting, you know, Rick Macy, he loves the open stance forehand, but he even said when I was hitting, lots of times when I was stepping in, that I was bringing the back toe around too fast, okay? So he had me do this where he said, okay, I'm going to have you set, and then when I throw you the ball underhand, I want you, when I say swing, you can swing. And he'd throw me the ball underhand, and then he would never tell me to swing. The ball would go by. Why? Because he wanted me to stay loaded longer and then release. And then when I was done, hold the back toe back. So that's what we're doing for 3 seconds. So you do this 10 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Get back. 1, 2, 3. Get back. Load it. 1, 2, 3. Get back. Load it up. 1, 2, 3. Get back. Load it up. 1, 2, 3. You see that? So you do really focused practice. Look at that ball still spinning, still spinning, still spinning. Stopped. Okay? So that is exercise number 3 of your top 10. Exercise number 4 is mountain climbers. Okay? So again, one of the things that we should be improving as tennis players all the time is our cardio and our core. So the mountain climbers, and you get shoulder strength into this. So you get a lot of things going on with the mountain climber. You're getting your core involved. You're getting your cardio. I think also it loosens up the lower back. I like the way it feels on the lower back. And your shoulders are getting really strong. So what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to do a total of 30 mountain climbers just to show you. And then the next, we're going to go through another round where we do this all just back to back. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to do 30 mountain climbers, and I'm going to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm going to pop my shoes off. I felt my shoes wanting to fly off there. They're not tied very tight. Okay? So that's your next exercise. Now, the next exercise on the list is the picture perfect backhand challenge. So let me go through the one-hander and then the two-hander. So the one-hander, let me tell you what I've been seeing, because this is pretty cool. I love that I'm doing this 30-day challenge. I'm actually seeing you guys. So rather than just teach you how to do it, also want to see the common mistake. I want to show you the common mistakes I'm seeing. Number 1 is I'm seeing a lot. We're talking about the one-hander right now. I'm seeing a lot of weak grips. A lot of people are holding the racket like they're shaking it like a continental grip. And so then when they're going to hit their backhand and they go to hit the topspin pro, the thing barely spins. So you have to see how that stays still? Because they're here and they got a weak grip and they're coming level on the ball. Another thing too is they're not using their legs. A lot of people, again, are staying up straight and going like that. So what I want you to do is I want you to get in the motorcycle grip right there, okay, like you're riding your hog. And I want you to have the racket up, almost straight to the sky, but a little tilted back, okay? So your first move is here, and you want some space, like you can fit a small beach ball in between your arms and your stomach, your chest, all that. You want some space. Another thing people are doing is they're turning and they're like this, okay? We want some space. Now, here's one thing that a lot of people don't pay attention to. When we're learning the forehand, we're everything out here and hitting, keeping it on this side of the body. On the backhand, it's different. You're going to see Federer, all the pros, they actually bring that backhand across their body, and they're right here. Okay, they're right here. And so they come from here to back here. So this is super important to get to this spot. And then the next thing that's key is you got to keep relaxing down. So I suggest you're really good with that offhand coming down and then you're coming up, and then you can put spin on it. So it wouldn't even be a bad idea with your offhand to practice coming back here. It's different than a regular forehand. You want to come back here across the body and come up. This is the one big difference, I think, on the backhand, one-hand backhand topspin from all the other strokes. When you're doing a two-handed backhand, you can keep most of it on this side of the body and then a little bit back and go. But the one-hander, it crosses the body by a pretty good amount. Go watch Federer, all these pros hitting slow motion backhands, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the key is to be here, then back here. Then what you got to do, what a lot of people don't do, is they don't relax their wrist. So they come here and kind of top the ball. When you start learning topspin on your one-hander, you'll probably hit a lot of balls in the net, which is 100% fine. But if you want to avoid that whole headache, make sure you come here and back here. And then you relax down, and then you come up on the ball and brush. Okay? And then you want to air out that armpit all the way out like you're the Statue of Liberty. And then you want to have a counterbalance and bring this arm back here. I like to call this the Fed puff, to where you're puffing out your chest. So all together, you load your legs, you come under, and you hit that topspin. You can see that thing rolling. Again, under, and you see that ball rolling. Look at that finish. Get here, rolling, and hit. And again, holding that toe back. You want to do that 10 times. Now for the two-hander, it's different. It's different. You can, with your bottom hand, your dominant hand, you have a lot more flexibility and freedom to do what you want. The more you're in the motorcycle grip, okay, and hitting, you're kind of going to be like Jim Courier and hit loads of topspin, but you're not able to drive it. That's why Jim Courier was like 95% forehands on the tour, because his backhand was too spinny. He kind of looked like that. All right. Now, if you start going the opposite way, down this way, the more you go down this way, you can hit flatter, but at some point you're going to start slicing. Your racket face is going to be too open. So find what works for you, because you can make up a lot for this with your top hand. Okay, so right there is where I like it. I actually used to have a two-hander when I was a junior all the way through college, and then through teaching so much, I kind of lost the feeling of how to do it, because I always had 5 balls in my hand. Now again, on the two-hander, it's the same thing. We want to make sure, I like people to do this on the two-hander. Get here, and then all you got to do is work on, because most people inside the 30-day challenge are moving their arm back to get ready, and then they're hitting. You see how I did that? I'm moving my arm, and then I'm hitting. What I want you to do instead is rotate your toes, and the arm hasn't even moved. Now look at the power again coming from the back. See that? Watch that again. Rotate the toes, load in the legs, and now you got a lot more power coming out to the ball. Another thing that people tend to do on their backhand is they tend to, a lot of time, and I kind of had trouble with this too. Come here, and then you always know you're supposed to follow through over the shoulder. So you come here, and then you come up too soon. So your backhand looks like this, okay? What you want to do instead, I like people to practice finishing in what I call a triangle finish, where you're hitting, you're coming through, and you're reaching out towards the court. So if you have trouble driving your backhand, this is a great exercise you can do when you come here and drive out towards the court, and then you can relax around. So a nice picture-perfect two-handed backhand exercise to come here, boom, reach out, and then relax around. Then once you feel you got that, you can put it all into one flow and finish, okay? So there's your picture-perfect topspin, two-hander and one-hander right there. Are you guys liking this? Are you guys liking this? All right, so let's see. What's the next thing? Oh my gosh, did I lose my notes? Oh, it gets so nerve-wracking being online here live. Oh, the next thing I got to do, I can't believe I got to do this. I got to do push-ups, okay? So if you want, you can do them with me. I'm going to do 20 push-ups. Now, you can either do them, can you see me? You can either do them on hands and knees like this, or you can do them like this. You can get here, and this one, I'm going to do 20 push-ups starting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You have to do it when you say you're going to do it and you're live online. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number 7 is you're going to do a picture perfect forehand volley. Okay, so the picture perfect forehand volley, guys, looks like this. What's the biggest mistake maybe we've made and failed you as tennis instructors? Is we're telling you on the volley, the first move is the shoulder turn. Okay? See the volley, turn the shoulders. Can anybody see what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? If a ball is coming really, really fast and I turn my shoulders and the ball is coming at me 100 miles an hour, what are the chances I'm going to hit the ball out in front? Not very good. And see, if I come here, I'm set up right, and I hit it there, it's going to fly out. So what you want to be really good at is, again, getting down here like you're a shortstop. You want to get in the shortstop position, and you want to be relaxed in your hands, get your hands up, and you want to be good at catching. So what's moving there? It's the wrist. If it's coming to the backhand, I turn my wrist this way. If I had a glove, I'd have to turn my hand that way. But it's all about being really good in the hands, okay? If you're, a shortstop's not going to take their arm back and then catch it like that. Well, why are we trying to do that for our volleys, okay? So again, you're in that continental grip. I think you should have the ready position slightly off to the backhand side. A little bit of bend in your elbows. You want to be straight out like this, okay? Because what you want to have for power when you have time is you want play in your elbow. Play means it can move out further. So I want some play. I want to move my hand, and then look how I'm kind of right here. And then from here, I want to push out. Bam. When I have time. If I don't have any time, I can just literally go like that and block it, okay? I can just be here and I can step in and block it. But, when you have a little more time, you got to here, turn the hand, and then bam. So then all together, it looks like this. Boom, ha. And then what you want to be able to do is tell a perfect story. You want to be able to tell a story with your volley. So if I want to volley at you guys, I better finish my strings right at the camera. See that? If I am over there, then where'd the ball go? It went wide. So imagine I'm trying to hit at you, and my racket's over here. And so this is probably a very, it's under the radar for you guys, where you're taking for granted that you're able to control your racket. And when I do my camps, and I'll ask people without the ball, like pretend I threw you the ball and then show me a cross-court volley. This is what happens 9% of the time when I tell people to show me a cross-court volley without the ball coming, just their racket work. They're coming here and they're going like this. Well, where is this showing I hit the ball? It's showing I actually just hit the ball outside of the court. It went off the side fence. It's hitting all the food for your USA match, and people are not happy, okay? So you want to be able to really tell a good story, meaning that when someone looks at your racket head, they know what you're trying to tell them what you did with the ball, okay? So what I want you to do for your cardio is we're going to do 15 double hops and forehand volleys. Okay, so now we're moving into exercise 8. Oh my gosh, we're getting there. Ready? So it's double hop, volley. Double hop, volley. That's 2. Here comes number 3, telling the perfect story every time. Notice I'm looking at my racket, going to the ball. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Now, what if you do that and you're like, Pete, I can't do that with my knees. My knees are shot. Well, then I want you to do knee bops. Knee bop, volley. 1, 2, volley. Because at least it gets you springing and proactive. The worst is to be here like this at the net and then reacting. Because then your first move is usually backwards and away. Okay, but if you're here and it's kind of relaxing too. You're kind of here, you're relaxing, and then volley. Bop, bop, volley. So if you can't do the hops, do the knee bops. If you can't do the hops, do the knee bops. It's common sense, guys. Everybody knows that. Okay, now picture perfect backhand volley. Okay, this is what a lot of people have trouble with. getting good at the one-handed volley. Again, all these challenges already have been done, which you can go back to. You get lifetime access. It's not too late, guys. It is not too late to join. It's only $37 and 25% goes to United Way. So kind of like you're almost a deadbeat if you don't sign up, in my opinion. No offense. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I love you. I love you, even if you never get any of my courses. Okay, so what I want you to do is get really good with relaxing your top hand, being a surgeon with your top hand so you can find it's like just like you're going to hit a forehand with the top hand. Boom, and then go and freeze on your target. Except for when it's time to go, now you're releasing counterbalancing. And here's what we need. We need this angle. Let me put this topspin pro up because this is super important. Okay, so watch. For a good backhand volley, this is what a lot of people do because they don't trust. A lot of people have asked me, well, if I'm there, isn't that ball going to fly? No, if you need it out in front here, that's going to be a solid volley. That's the contact you want. This is also the contact you want on a slice. People either tend to be way too open on contact on their backhand volleys, or they don't trust it and they start to turn their wrist over at it because if they start out the right way, the way instructors told them, they just don't believe it's going to go in. So then they start turning their wrist down, and we can only imagine how well that's going to work. So what you want is here and finish like that. See that? And look at the counterbalance up. This is how you want to contact and be done. You also want that elbow all the way extended out when it's done. We don't want any more play. So we want to come here and out there and freeze. And again, we want to be able to tell that good story. So if I'm volleying to you, I want to be able to hold those strings right on you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 hops, backhand volley, and then we're going to go through the whole thing Tabata style, okay? Because I like a lot of Tabata workouts. So it's double hop, volley, 1. Double hop, volley, 2. Double hop, volley, 3. Double hop, volley, 4. Double hop, volley, 5. Double hop, volley, 6. Double hop, volley, 7. Double hop, volley, 8. Double hop, volley, 9. And one more double hop, volley, 10. Okay, now watch this. Now we're going to go through everything in order. You guys are awesome. You're all staying on. I love you. And I'm sweating. I should have brought water to this event. What the heck was I thinking? Okay, if you guys want to, what you want to do now is you really want to go with me because now it's not explaining in between. We're going to go through everything as if we're doing our own workout for the day. It's going to be 25 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're getting ready to go into the picture perfect. So I'll do 25 seconds of really focused practice watching my thumbnail. 1, secret power source, watch the thumbnail. 2, secret power source, watch the thumbnail. Hit, secret power source, watch the thumbnail. Look how my body's kind of moving in this flow. Watch how my body's moving into a flow. Again. Okay, so that was the easy part. The next thing is we're going to do the figure 8 ground strokes. So I'm going to move back here, give myself a little more room. And I'm really going to work the cardio now. Here we go. Split step, get in there, Kit, come around. Split step, get in there, boom. Getting the idea, we're not going to wait for the ball. We want to go to the ball. If we see the ball landing short, we don't wait for it to come all the way back. We want to go in and attack it. Okay, we want to go in and attack that ball. Get in, attack, back. Get in, attack it. And get back, get in, attack, and back. Okay, next thing we're doing, picture perfect forehands. So we get out this. So now it's kind of a beautiful combination. Now we are really studying. We get a little bit of a breather. So we're here and boom, and hold that finish and back and hold that finish and back, hold that finish and back, hold that finish and back. Oh man, this is fun. Hold that finish and back. Can you imagine if you're just sitting there watching Netflix every day and all our members are doing this? And they're getting free coaching from me. Okay. Woo. Okay, next thing. What are we doing? The mountain climbers, get on the ground. Here we go. Let me get on the carpet. Go. Hump it out. Run on that carpet. Run on that floor. Feel the shoulders getting stronger. Move, move, move. Dig in. Go faster if you can. I'm going to go faster. I'm waiting for the timer. Come on, timer. Oh my gosh. That was a long 25 seconds, guys. That was a long 25 seconds. Okay. Next thing is the picture perfect backhand. I'll do a combination of one-handers and two-handers. So again, using the legs, boom, hitting. I need more room. Using the legs, boom, reach out and hit. And hit. Hit. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Oh, yes. Ask yourself, who would be more sharper coming back on the court? We're forced to take like 2 months off. Who's going to be better? The person just sitting there or the person doing this every day? If you say the person just sitting there, you're lying. You're lying. Okay, push-ups. Here we go. Pump it up. I hope you're doing this with me. It's not making me go through the torture alone. Oh, man. Thank you, clock. That's all about at the bottom. There's always a clock. You just got to beat out the clock. Okay. All right. Picture perfect forehand volley. Picture perfect forehand volley. Really get a lot of nice cardio in here. Bam. Back. Ha. Back. Make that volley. They want to coach right there through the middle. Got you. Little angle volley. Strong volley through the middle. Little touch volley inside out. Little nice little drop shot. I'm going to smash it. Ah, couldn't resist. Boom. And one more. Ha. Okay. Picture perfect backhand volley. See how fast this goes when you actually go through this? And I'm breathing like crazy. Woo. Okay, so picture perfect backhand volley. Focused practice. So here. Here. Whew. Telling the story. Telling the story. Holding the backhand up like a waiter tray. Getting set. Hit. Go and through. And get set. And through. And go. Okay. Now I do double hop backhand volleys. And then I'll take questions. Start getting your questions ready. This is the last set. Get your questions ready. Be happy to answer questions. Bah. Ah. Come on. Win. Not going to lose. Not going to lose doing this. No way. Hardest working coach on the internet. Here we go. Getting set for the totally obsessed tennis players. Let's do this together. Let's do this. So when we come out, yeah, when we come back on the court, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. We're going to be a force to be reckoned with, guys. Oh, yeah. That was insane. Oh, speaking of insane, shut up. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Okay, cool. So, how awesome was that? Let me sit down. I think I have some water over here. That was so fun. Look, this is real, dude. This is real. Kenneth did it. He said it felt great. Ah, man. Okay, guys. I'm going to come back. I'm going to share my screen again because I want to share some resources with you. If there's anything that caught your eye. Okay, so I got some cool resources. I'm going to come here, share the screen. And we're going to go to our live stream. So here we are. We're on the live stream. And what I want to show you is what I want you to do is come down. Come on, computer. Stop acting like a bozo. I want you to come down to your description. And it will say show more if you don't see all this. And just click on the show more. And then you can get a free lesson with me. So look how this will come up. So if you wanted to take advantage and send me in your technique for free. Now, again, since I am pretty busy, I cannot guarantee you, anybody who's not a member, although I'll do my best, that you just come here and you send me your video so you can see how the 30-day challenge works. If you're not already convinced, which I don't know why you wouldn't be. If you want to sign up for the 30-day challenge, you go to crunchtimecoaching.com and you click that, and then you can learn all about the 30-day challenge, which will be coming up here in a second. Okay, so this is the 30-day challenge. And you can see each day we've got a different challenge. It's amazing. We're only up to day 13. There's plenty of time to get on in. And we got hundreds of videos being sent to me. And it's really awesome. The page is loading slowly because we're recording. It always loads slowly, which is a big pain in the butt. Okay, the next thing, if you're like, well, I don't know if I want to part with my precious $37. I'm not convinced this is any good. Is you can then try 3 days for free. If you're Mr. Free Guy, if you love everything free, you can just get 3 free days so you can see how it works by signing up here. Okay, so there's something for everybody. Now, another thing that's coming up is my buddy Maribon is doing the tennis summit and the 2020 tennis summit, which is really great. And I basically do the same thing with Tennis Con, and I'm in it as well as a ton of other great coaches like Gigi Fernandez and Jorge Capistani and Rick Macy and Essential Tennis and pretty much anybody you can think of who's online. Jamie Murray's coaches is in it. Faisal Hassan, you can see that all the sites are loading slowly. They won't load slowly on your end. It's just because we're recording the screen. But you can click that link and sign up for that, get your free ticket. And then finally, if you liked looking at that Topspin Pro, if you saw me hand Topspin Pro and you want one, you can come here and click and get yourself a Topspin Pro, okay? So, and all the sites will load on your end a lot faster. So there we go. So what I will do is I will come back and answer some questions and say goodbye. Hopefully that was, you were able to see all this clearly. So let me come back, remove from screen. I'm back. As you can see, I really, iCoach is better for is a better train aid. I have different views on that, but I like the iCoach too. Let me come back to everybody. And what did you guys think of today? Did you guys enjoy today? Did you enjoy this workout? Who actually worked out with me? Now that I'm done sweating, well, I'm not even done sweating. That's the cool thing. I'm in like afterburn mode. I'll probably be sweating for the next hour after that workout. The high intensity interval training, if you want to drop weight, get a good sweat, be sweating after your workout for a while, you want to do this. So my pages are loading so painfully slow. I got a million pages open. Let me close a bunch of pages so I can see all your comments. I can't see any comments right now. Hopefully this was a big hit and you all loved it because I am tired. I'm going to take a nice long shower after. Well, first I'm going to drink like a nice tall glass of water, cool down, and then I'm going to take a nice long shower. And then I'm going to go through everybody's videos. So guys, if you're a part of the challenge, you're like, how come Pete hasn't sent me my video yet? It's because I've done this and I'm going to do it. Thanks, Pete. Rick, iCoach is a better tool. Okay, awesome. I did it and I got soaked. Lynn got soaked up. Awesome. Awesome, says Rick. Actually, super nice to do it live. Cool. I worked out the last 10 minutes, came in late. Jordan, who I used to coach, who's my man, he's part of this, said it felt great. Got to run, got to get back to work computer now. Did it with my daughter, said Lynn. Anything on the return to serve in the 30-day challenge? Absolutely, we're going to get to the return to serve. She's 10, so I was sweating and she was laughing at me. Cool. Cool. All right. Steve, who's in it, Steve says he did it and he's ready for day 14. All right. You guys did awesome. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below. And I hopefully you'll sign up for this and do this with us. We're raising money for the United Way on Friday. I'm getting ready to write a $1,200 check to the United Way, which we'll put on video. Going to send it out on Friday. But my goal is 5,000. And to be honest, I'm going to be a little shocked and a little disappointed if we don't get to 5,000, because I've sold other courses that, you know, were more expensive when we sold more of them. And we weren't giving money to charity. And I mean, everybody at home should be doing this. Like, no one can say they're too busy to do this. Everybody should be doing this. It's going to lift your spirit through the rest of the day. You're going to get great energy. Oliver said, so he did it with his girlfriend. Kathy said, thanks for everything. I'm doing a lot of mental toughness because I have a knee injury. Okay. Well, definitely take care of your knees. Pete really does return the comments on the videos. Yes, I do. Not only the comments, I'm returning I'm making a video. I don't just write stuff back, guys. I actually send you an actual video back. So anyway, I am done. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be back tomorrow, same time tomorrow with John Craig. And then I'm going to be back on Friday, same time, with Matt Bradshaw. And I'll be back on Saturday with Maribon from the Tennis Summit. So every day, tune in at 12 o'clock. So tomorrow, what we're going to do with John Craig is we're going to be going through the 2 reasons why you're not getting to the next level and how to fix it. So that's tomorrow. So mark your calendars, be back tomorrow. I'll be sending everybody out a link if you're on my email list. All right. Otherwise, just come to YouTube at 12 o'clock. Everybody have a great day. You all did awesome.